The following orientation videos were located in a scuttled spacecraft in an abandoned sector of the Andromeda Galaxy. I was researching a gas giant in the high left and received a recursive signal loop. I don't think anyone thought there was life out here, but weirdly enough, the signal was in plain English. Clearly there was some form of settlement here at some point that the history books didn't account for. I actually found this spacecraft just drifting at a low speed. No engines, no power, and nobody inside. It was rusted to all hell, so it must have been decades, if not centuries, since anyone had touched it. The weirdest part is that it was all wide open. The technology inside it was almost parallel to some of our tech from maybe 80 years ago, made it easy to extract the black box. Inside was about a dozen or so encrypted files, and these were unencrypted. There's something profoundly disturbing about them. See for yourself.
If you're watching this video, then congratulations, you've just been hired at the company. As a brand new employee, it's important that we discuss how to have a safe, simple, and successful career. Let's start with being safe. If you're arriving on a brand new planet, safety always comes first. Your flashlight and your walkie-talkie are the most important tools for your continued success. Always keep it simple. If you're communicating with a coworker, it's important that you always communicate clearly. If at any point you hear communication from anyone that is not in your party, be sure to disable communications. Stick together. A team that sticks together stays together. No need for running off on your own, that just complicates things. Return to the company successful. As long as you meet the quota, you'll always come back successful. We highly recommend reaching your quota, as otherwise you may be subject to sudden evacuation. Insert tape number 2 for your next lesson in your orientation at the company. Welcome back to your orientation at the company. This video's lesson, piloting your ship. Your vessel is your key to the cosmos, but where will you go? Fortunately, the company leaves little room for error in decision making. With 6 completely free moons to travel to and 3 premium moons. Disclaimer, traveling to these locations will result in a docking of pay due to transportation and convenience fees. You'll have many choices. Now that you've arrived on your amazing moon, it's time to get looting. Use your handy-dandy scanning system to locate the entrance of the complex you'll be scavenging. Head on in and acquire your precious cargo. Once you've successfully acquired as much cargo as you need to meet the quota, you'll want to pull that handy-dandy button and head back into space. You are welcome to leave the moon anytime you want, and just like that, you're on to your next move. Insert tape number 3 for your next lesson in your orientation at the company. Welcome back to your orientation at the company. Today's lesson is gathering scrap. The most important part of your job is acquiring materials to return to the boss. Your scanner will spot any pieces of junk within any complex you find. Be careful not to grab too many things, as this will weigh you down and make escaping highly advantageous to locate and utilize keys to access otherwise locked areas, which may or may not have precious scrap. Be sure to return your scrap to your ship and deliver it to the boss. If you are close to the quota, there is always the option of eliminating your friends and turning them into the boss as well, as they will provide a small reward. The boss is always hungry. Insert tape number 4 for your next lesson in your orientation at the hungry.
I feel the need again to reiterate that these tapes are deeply disturbing. What the hell was going on here? Some sort of human farming operation? The actual assignments they were sending these people on don't even make sense. It's as if some sort of entity somehow convinced people to loyally serve them, and even more disturbingly, to serve themselves to them. I couldn't imagine a sane person not seeing the obvious warning signs of this job every step of the way. Should I keep digging? Should I figure out if there's anything more to this the company? I'm mildly concerned, but I do know an encryptor who may be able to help me get to the bottom of the footage that's left over. In the meantime, I'll continue posting anything else I can find on the computer, because there are some things buried in some files that aren't encrypted, and I'll post them as I see them. Should I keep digging?